I drove from the pavement this morning, 20 minutes into the backcountry just to come up to this ridge to have my morning coffee. I did, seriously for real. I wanted a view. Ocean, mountains, it's a West Coast thing.
My desk. It rattles out sometimes from the bouncing. And my DJ controller this time. Usually that stays in there pretty good. So that's a project I'm gonna have to take on. Maybe find a way to secure these in there so they don't move. And also fix some of these cupboards. And something else I noticed the other day, it's gonna be hard to see, but see the dent in the wood here? Behind there's like chipping sections on it. So I was wondering, I'm like, how's that getting chipped? And then I realized this is bouncing forward and hitting the light. Look at it. So I'm gonna have to go in, recheck all my anchor points, but this is bouncing enough that it's smacking on the lights right there. That's what happens with your home, man. You spend any time at all in the backcountry and things are bound to rock themselves loose. Maybe we'll take a look at that today. We're heading back to the shop anyway right now. Maybe we'll take a look and see if we can get some things at least a bit better secured. You see everything shaking away over there? You see everything shaking? Everything's shaking, bro. It's like shake and bake.
Anytime you come back off a huge road trip, you end up having a big list of things that you need to fix, repair, whether it be a squeak in your van build somewhere, or for me, the dust coming in my back door, which has been a giant pain in my butt for a long time. So we're gonna go to the shop today and take care of this dust project. Fingers crossed, it works. Welcome to the Vancity Vanlife headquarters.
Buying all these different options for seals, all those, believe it or not, were 1/10 the cost of buying new door seals for this thing. The door seals on this van are so flippin' expensive. I priced out doing the entire vehicle, so every single door all the way around, like brand new seals. Well, it's my home. I want to seal in the heat and keep the dust out. $1,100. And there's another company in the States I emailed. They make aftermarket kits for these things. They were about $650 for the whole kit, but they had no stock whatsoever. He said they are so far behind in stock, he figures it was going to take about a year to get me a set. So here we are doing the great old Amazon experiment. I don't have a seal on here, so there's a little where are we looking here, like one of these. So this inner one here, my van's missing that on this inside one here, meaning that when this one shuts, it doesn't have anything to bite onto. So it's hard to tell over there, but normally when that shuts, there should be rubber on rubber. Well, there isn't one. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a hole. You guys probably can't even see. There's a whole gap back there. So when that, oh, you can't see in that one. So what do we got here for options for that inside seal? Okay, that's pretty much what mine looks like. I think these ones are the same. Yeah, those are the same. And then this one here, I forgot I even ordered this one. So this one I think I got for the inside of my thing. So it's got the one seal, but this piece is meant to go on the inside of a inside door trim. You know what I mean? So if there's trim on the inside, that will seal it from the inside of the trim. So I bought this one before and I didn't find this one till today. These are the ones I bought for my experiment. So let's give this a try.
When I first discovered that I had a dust problem, that was the very first time I ever became a backcountry boy. The first backcountry road, and I remember it was on the top side of Osoyoos, British Columbia, and that road was dusty. I should have fixed it then. That was 4 years ago.
So I'm not sure if that's going to be a solve. It's gotta be. All that's doing is creating another barrier, so when this pushes against it, because it had nothing there before. Oh, I hope so. This looks pretty good. Look at that. Okay. Just feels better. Like you can actually feel it hit it. Oh, that's awesome.
And I remember that backcountry road like I'll never forget it. It was so dusty. I drove 45 minutes up to a top of a mountain, realized I didn't want to be back there, drove 45 minutes out, and I literally had an inch of dust everywhere.
That looks way better. And now it's like rubber on rubber when it shuts. So I might run a bead along the top here. So I bought some stuff. I can just double-sided tape all the way across here and all the way across the bottom, because you can see where the seal is touching. So I want to run one, if I can get it curved, all the way through here and see if maybe that'll help a bit more. So we're going to wipe that area with some wax and grease remover just to make sure it all sticks. So this is the stuff I'm thinking about putting on there, just as an extra little, extra little layer. So I'm going to try and run this both top and bottom and see if this helps a bit. So yeah, running it right along there. All right, well, let's find out. I'm hoping that stays on there. So I probably could have ran this all the way through, but this seal doesn't go out there. It pushes up against this side here. Oh, does that ever feel good? When you shut it, you can just feel it actually. It's got a spring to it. Look at it. It never did that before. Now it's got it's like it's putting pressure against things. It just looks better. Look at that. Maybe I should have just did it all the way through, but yeah, that's just, oh my gosh, why didn't I do that before? Now I'm hoping that'll try to keep some of this draft out and definitely keep some of this dust out. Projects. So I painted up this board. That board goes across here, and then I threw a coat of paint on the front of that piece of aluminum. Now it looks nice and sleek. Before that was a piece of aluminum. That was just a 2x4. Now it just looks good. I grabbed these from Costco, super curious on what they're like. They're cauliflower, kind of hot wings sort of thing, buffalo flavor. All right, first step, preheat oven to 425. 425. I got a present for you on the floor if you want to come find it. Want to come find it? I got a raw bone. Oh, this is looking good. In sauce. Is that what they do when they make wings? They just make them, toss them, and then serve them to you? Or do they rebake them afterwards? Wings! Sort of cauliflower wings. Cauliflower wings are so good though. So I made a mistake when I bought this mattress, or the mattress was just taller than it was advertised. So I used to have 2 4-inch pieces of foam on my bed. Maybe they were just crappy foam and compressed really hard, but when I sat in my bed, I could sit upright. Now that I have this mattress, I can. It's also a lot harder than my last one was. So I'm gonna pull another layer off, but my only worry on this layer is the other layer that's underneath it is corrugated. Man, I can't believe I'm ripping this apart. Like, I just bought this mattress. But it's what happens, mistakes happen. Like, it didn't come the right size from Amazon, so I had to cut it down to get it in place, to know that it would fit. And then I got it in there and realized it was just too thick. Maybe we could rip this layer out. No, that one's super on there. So I think if I ever have to do this again, I'm gonna reach out to one of those companies that makes custom size mattresses for RVs. You give them your dimensions, you choose the one that you want with all the different layers that you want. Boom, you have a mattress that properly fits inside of your van. Everything I find on Amazon is either 4 inches, 6 inches, or 8 inches. And you know, when you're tricky with height, it's got to be precise to what you need. But anyway, I don't think we're gonna put it back in this cover. I put a mattress pad on it anyway. So let's just do that. This layer added all the comfort. Like, that's where the cushiness in my bed was from. Bummer. I've got another little project here. I used to have this in the back of my van, just for a lot of miscellaneous stuff that I carry. And when I reworked my pull-out drawer the other day to make room for that hot shower, I lost the ability of keeping this. So I have this little baby husky bag. And I think that's gonna fit perfectly in there. It's smaller than this box, but higher. Little blade fuses. Big blade fuses. So fuses, fuses, and fuses. Oh yeah. So maybe we'll just fill up. These are for those, emergency moments when something happens, whether it be your van or somebody else's van. It's just a good idea to have miscellaneous things once in a while. So we're gonna keep just the stock. Boom! Well, now another project done. Oh, I think these seals are just awesome. Oh, that's it for shop projects. I've got a dinner date to go to. Yep, I do. Hi. Are you a cute one? Down this great big hill. I'm going to see some friends that have a great big new shop down here. That place is huge. This looks familiar. Well, the keys are on the door. That must mean we're allowed to enter. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Joseph! That's the new shop for J5 Custom Vans here down in the back of their property.
I have one job to do myself.
I know, one job. All you do is hit record. You going to my house? Crazy's like, yeah, baby, get in there. After doing my projects on my van today, my plan was to take you guys to J5, show you what they've done in their brand new shop space, maybe put Joseph on camera and let him update all of you guys on what he's been up to. But I got there and I just got tied up with hanging out with some friends and I forgot to turn my camera on. I am so sorry, you guys. But anyway, you've seen the giant new shop at J5. It is heartwarming for me to see my friends that I made. So John built this cabinet. The very first person to ever put anything built inside of my van was this. That was before John was J5 Custom Vans. He was just John the Builder. And it's awesome for me to see John go from where he was when he built this cabinet to now having a giant shop in the bottom side of his property. That place is a legit business shop. It's got like a waiting room, an office, and just two humongous rooms. I am super stoked to take you guys there once the shop is complete and maybe do a great big shop tour. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Dig back on my channel, you guys. Type in cabinets on my channel and you'll probably see that one being built at his place. It was just amazing for me today. That was so cool. So John, congratulations. And Louise, which is John's wife, thank you so much for feeding me today and dealing with me and Cruz inside your home. Dinner was so damn good. And Joseph, brother, was so good to see you and hear the stories about you getting out of debt and what's going on with you. I'm excited to get out into the backcountry with you, bro. Maybe we'll eat some of the fish that you're catching or something like that over a campfire one day. It'd be pretty darn cool. But anyway, everybody, I'm super stoked that I got some projects done. My shop's coming super handy since I got back. We've gotten a few things accomplished on this van. I just want to wrap up a few things with this one, like fixing my cabinets and stuff that are popping open, and maybe this thing popping out in the backcountry. Just a few more things on here I need to wrap up before that mechanic shows up at the shop for us to start tinkering with that ambo. Oh my God, this can be so much fun. Anyway, you're going to have to tune in to find out if any dust comes in my back door. Let's hope not. It is a lot quieter in here though. Like normally I can hear a fair amount of noise through that back door. So maybe that's the sign that things will be better. Hopefully. But come back on the next video. I'll let you know if I slept good, because I get up in the morning. I turn my camera on every day. That's what I do. So, wish me luck on having a good night's sleep on the new thinner mattress. Okay. See you guys soon. Nighty night. Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming to bed, bro?